What's going on, guys? Everyone here, and welcome back to the episode of Antrod Reacts! Today, we are going to be getting into Ren and his song, Money Game Part 2. I'm looking forward to getting into this one. Hopefully, this can answer some questions as to what the hell is going on in Money Game Part 1. You guys commented on Money Game Part 1 that I needed to check out the lyric video and not the music video because it's just easier to understand and get involved with. Everybody was recommending I check out the lyric video because it's just easier, and I guess maybe because the raps are fast. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. But we are one step closer to continuing Ren's album, Sick Boy, because after this song, we're going to be getting into Money Game Part 3. And if I'm not mistaken, Money Game Part 3 should be up there for my members right now.
It's not, but it's being edited. Should come out this week for members.
For just $3 a month, you guys can become a member of the channel. You guys get live streams, custom emojis, custom badges, videos twice a week, every week, a week before everybody else. Sometimes even longer than that, because this particular album, there was Genesis, and then Money Game Part 3, and then it's been a couple of weeks since we've continued the album, but on the members tab, we are still on schedule. So if you want to become a member today, it helps me out, it helps out the channel a lot, considering that these videos are really hard to get any kind of income off of because they're really hard to monetize due to copyright and restrictions and so on and so forth. Becoming a member of the channel is like the best way to support the channel financially. But hey, if you just want to watch these videos and just chill out, that's fine too. But hey, shout out to all my members that popped up on the bottom of the screen right here. I got one quick thing to get into, and we'll be getting into today's reaction.
We apologize for interrupting this production. My name is Mr. I'm the audio and video specialist for EATI, Experimental Alien Technology Institution. We're releasing our most confusing cases onto Spotify, YouTube, and various other locations. If you like horror of any kind, check the description and listen in every Tuesday for the month of October and every other week after the month of October. Listen in to the new audio drama podcast, EATI. My name is Mr. Signing off.
EATI hopes you enjoyed this audio experience. Ending broadcast.
And that one quick thing is Suavecito. Suavecito is a fantastic hair product company that specializes in men and women's grooming products ranging from pomades to conditioners to body soaps to aftershaves, you name it. And you can find all that stuff in the description below using my affiliate link. And you can use my discount code to get 25% off your entire purchase. Look good, feel good, smell good, help me out, help them out, all at the same time with one product, Suavecito. Now, not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's get into today's reaction. Money Game, Part 2. Let's go.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria.
Wow, okay, we're getting right into it. He goes, strange times we're living in, panic and hysteria. Yes, there's constant panic and chaos and drama and so much stuff going on in the world. And then he goes, poor men learn, the rich men don't care for you. Which is kind of cool. That's definitely like a double bar right there. Poor men learn, as in just like poor men, as in you sad people don't learn or whatever like that, or these sad people finally are learning that the rich men don't care, right? But then at the same time, it's also saying poor men learn that the rich men, so the poor, the broke, are finally learning that the rich men don't care for them. It's kind of a double meaning. And then narcissist mindsets spread like malaria, which is just absolutely crazy. The twisted and messed up minds of people is finally spreading and becoming a lot more well known, and it's definitely like a scary time we're living in. And I kind of like how this song, I believe, has started off the same way Money Game Part 1 started off. I think. I could be wrong. I also want to point out, I like how the TV is kind of showing bits and pieces of the news and the media and kind of some of the stuff he's talking about. This is a really cool, interesting take so far, and I'm kind of curious how this is all going to tie into Part 1, if it does tie in. Let's keep going. 17 seconds in, and that was already some heavy stuff. Let's keep going.
Spread like malaria, sit back and watch the show. America, Britain, split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites.
Watch the show, America. Which, wow, he's basically saying, yeah, look at what's going on over there. Look at all the crazy stuff going on. And then oh my god, man. Britain split through fickle shit, a government full of hypocrites. America's not this. I mean, America's going through the same shit right now too, man. And that's kind of, I guess it's also like a shout out, like, hey, you're in the same boat as us almost. Damn, dude. Usually Ren's music has a little bit of political mixed into his, like, mental stuff, but this is just 100% tired of holding shit politically back and saying what he wants to say, which is really scary to hear from Ren, especially considering that Ren isn't even in the US. You know what I mean? Or is he? Is he in the US? Am I wrong about that? Am I dumb? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought he wasn't in the US. I thought he was in the UK. Or is he, like, well known in the UK, but in the US? Let me know in the comments. I apologize if I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot professionally. Get the shirt in the description below. Let's keep going.
Men of hypocrites, these counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm breaking down every bar late, boys. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. These counterfeit politicians. These fake politicians that are not real but look real. These paid off freaking people are just not adequate. They are not good enough to be considered politicians. Just come on, Ren. Keep going.
Not adequate. Come on.
Wait. What was that? The top lyric changed. Hold on a minute. Go back. Oh, the text fixed. Got you. Okay.
Come on. Needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire.
Needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Man. Needlessly bleeding the planet dry of all of its resources, and then turning a blind eye when the pay rises. Hey, if it's a bad thing, who cares? I'm getting money in my pockets. What a shame it would be if I would die. Man, this is just intense. You know, talking a lot about what's going on in the world right now. Like, we're bleeding resources, and I mean, all of it, like he said, and this is again why it's called Money Game. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Let's drain our resources because we're going to get paid for them. Let's do all the bad crap because in the end, we're going to get paid for them. It's just interesting because the higher power will do anything to get a paycheck. Anything. Maybe even going as far as to release a global pandemic. Let's keep going.
It would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire.
See, that's another one too. If number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire, who cares burning a whole building down? We get paid. Who cares? Who cares about doing all these illegal actions? Because in the end, we're going to get paid for them. You know what I mean? So accurate. It's so accurate. So accurate.
Only joking, only messing. Don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent. There's no need to be unpleasant.
See, that's bullshit though. But see, that's bullshit. Only joking, no mean to be unpleasant. That's bullshit because we both know that he's not joking, right? That's how they operate. That's how the higher end operates. It's all about the money and they'll do anything they want to do to get money and get paid. So no, it's much as he's saying, you know, only joking, but no, he's not joking. He's absolutely right. It's 100% factual. Oh, that's also double entendre. That's kind of like for a Ren saying like only joking, I wouldn't do that. But it's also saying like, man, wouldn't it be so bad if that building burned in a fire? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. There's no way I wouldn't do it. And then it burns in a fire a week later. The hell out of here. Come on, man. We know the game you're playing. We know the game you're playing. Not to Ren, but like higher end powers. We know the game.
Adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh,
yeah. There's the call out to the first song. Definitely the call out to the first song. And what does he say there? Hang on, rewinding a little bit here. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain. On my fingers on the trigger of a money game. So write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain. Yeah, which I love that. He writes his theses and he writes his verses to try to analyze what's going on in a person's mind. And to me, that's kind of what, like, which is all tying back to the beginning of the song. All of this is kind of going into the mind of how scheming, money-making prick works, or politician, or... You know what I mean? All schemers trying to get income. It's sad. It's sad. And now we're going to be getting into the chorus of this song of Money Game. Let's go.
My fingers on the trigger of a money game.
Oh, rain, 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 rain.
A storm it comes our way.
Had to.
And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins. But we not upon the blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
point the mirror at ourselves because we're a part of this money. I know that was in the chorus in the last one, but I didn't actually catch it. If you point the mirror at you, you're also the person involved in the money game. And he's right, though. If it wasn't for us, the flow of money would stop. We have to keep working. We have to keep doing things. We have to keep buying things. We have to keep renting and causing insurance and having medical and all that crap because we are the ones who causes the flow of money to keep going. If we stop buying shit, the flow of money stops. And it screws everything up if we stop spending. It's quite interesting. Even if we stopped working, the flow of money would stop. We all are a part of this game that involves nothing but money. We are all part of the monopoly that is the world, you know? Crazy. Keep going.
This old money game. This old.
I like this version. I definitely like this one better than the first one. By a long shot. I like this one a lot better than the first one. I love the quality. I love the production. And during the video, it keeps cutting back to the guy in the chair. So what? The guy in the chair is an example of someone who's a part of the money game, I guess. Maybe we'll get more into it near the ending. I guess the bagged character in the first video was an example of the person who's involved in the money game, kind of like one of the politicians or one of the schemers is trying to get money, and that's why Brent's trying to punish him. But then, just like he says, point the mirror at ourselves, we're a part of this money game, he's about to hurt this person that's doing this thing, and he himself is getting corrupt by the fact that of the whole money situation. He himself is getting pissed about the money situation, which is why at the ending of the first one, he's about to light himself on fire because he's just as guilty as this dude is with the bag over his head with the money game, which to me is what kind of makes sense. But I guess we'll paint more into that as we progress in this song. But I like this one a lot more, and I'm able to enjoy it a lot more. I couldn't enjoy it last time because it didn't feel like it was cohesive, but I like this version. I like this one a lot better than the first one, and that wasn't me trying. I know it sounds like I was trying to hate, and I really wasn't. I know it sounds like I was. It was a good song. It just could have been better, but this is great. This is 100%. I like this one a lot. I'm able to enjoy it and vibe with it and really get the message. I'm liking this one a lot so far.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb.
Yep.
Turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime.
Yep, he said that in the last one too, in the first one. It'll turn a child to a killer. It'll turn the nicest person into the most selfish person. You know, money is very corrupting. And the thing is, and that's something it says in the Bible too, money isn't a sin. What you do with it is the sin, isn't it? Isn't that what the Bible verse is? I remember there's a Bible verse about money saying that, you know, money is the root of all evil. But the thing is money itself isn't evil. It's what you do with the money that makes you evil. You know what I think, anyway. Because, like, you could have a lot of money and still be the nicest person. But it depends on what you do with it. Like, if you take all that money and donate it to fund a war, yeah, you're pretty freaking evil. You know, you're pretty evil. But if you take a lot of that money and donate it to charity and the homeless who are trying to cure cancer and stuff, yeah, you're a good person with what you do with your money. You know, to me, that's a great thing to do with your income, is to try to help other people. Mr. Beast is a great example of that, taking his money to try and help millions. And I know people are going to disagree, like, oh, Mr. Beast is such an evil person because he films it all. He's got to get paid to do that so he can keep doing it. You know what I mean? It's not like he's going to do all these great, nice acts of kindness and then he's going to be able to do it again for free. Like, he's got to get he has to film it so he can get more income to do it again. Like, that's how the flow of money works in his career. But anyway, I didn't mean to get into a tangent on that. But, like, the point being is, I forgot what my point was. I was getting into a point, and I forgot what it was. But ultimately, yeah, it turns a saint into a sinner with a finger in crime. Because, like, yeah, it'll turn the greatest person into somebody of just pure, it'll darken someone's heart. For sure. But it's not necessarily, again, with the money that's causing that. It's just everything that kind of comes with it. You know what I mean? But I definitely love the first line of this. Money is the game and the ladder we climb. I love that one too. Money is a game. Like, we gamble it. We bet on it. You know, we try to earn it just to pay it, just to lose it. Like, it sounds stupid, but money is what makes life a video game. Because if it wasn't for having to get money, life would be simple. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't have to get up and work to pay a bill because you wouldn't have to worry about getting money. So you wouldn't really have to work, you know? But money gives you it sounds bizarre if you think about it. But money is what gives people the incentive to get up and do stuff. Otherwise, you'd get up and lay in bed all day. And it kind of gives people the push to like go do something else. Now, the one thing that pisses me off about money is that's all the world is turning into, which is why I understand where he's coming from as far as the money game goes. That's all life has become, is trying to earn money. Not for good benefit, not for good things, just for yourself so you're not dying. You know what I mean? Money is like the root of all of our problems today. You know what I mean? Like, you can't eat unless you have any money. You can't sleep until you have money because you're stressed out because you can't pay the rent. You know? You can't have an animal. You can't even have an animal in your house because you have to pay for them to be in your house. You know, like, money has become such a freaking root of things. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's crazy. Definitely a good line right there.
Fingering crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in the nursery rhyme.
I don't want to pause. I want him to go through the whole nursery rhyme, and then we'll get right back into it. Let's go.
She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait a minute. I take it back. We're gonna have to pause. We're gonna have to pause. We're gonna have to rewind it and break that down. What did he say now? Keep going.
She sells seashells on a seashore, but
Yep.
the value of these shells will fall.
Okay, she sells seashells on the seashore, but the value of these shells will fall. The value of the shells. Okay, got you. Makes sense. That makes sense. Pennies. The value of these pennies will fall eventually. You know, because even like quarters used to be worth a lot back then, and now they're worth nothing. You know, they're 25 cents a piece. But back then, 25 cents was a lot. A diamond back then was worth a lot. Now it's like, what, not even $1 or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna look that up, but like, even like the value of gold and the value of gems and such has significantly fallen over the years, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me how wrong I am as far as that part goes, like the value of like jewels and diamonds and such. I'm pretty sure that value has gone down because it's so common today. Keep going.
Due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand.
Yeah, see, like that. Due to the laws of supply and demand, no one wants to buy shells because there's loads in the sand. Why am I gonna want to buy a jewel from you when I can just go get a jewel from down the street, or I can go get it from freaking sifting around in the sand? Literally, yeah, because like you can even go to certain locations and like sift, and you can get little chunks of gold from the sand in certain places. Definitely the value of all that stuff has definitely gone down significantly over the years. Very interesting way to put it. Keep going.
Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see.
You must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, very fascinating. Okay, keep going.
They're rare, you see. Bear with me. Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond.
I love this. This is freaking Breaking Bad right here. Great show. Bear with me and take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them until they're rarer than a diamond. What's the analogy? Like, what are the shells exactly? Are the shells again diamonds and jewels? Or are the shells supposed to represent coins? Am I stupid? Is it going over my head? I feel really dumb right now. I get what he's saying though. You get a bunch of shells, make it so that they're extremely rare, stockpile them on an island so that there's not many there, and then you sell them for profit. A really, really high profit because they're very rare shells. When in reality, you just put them in a cabin.
Diamond step two. Gotta make the people think that they want them. Really want them. Really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson.
Yeah. Yep.
Bronson, influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man.
Yeah, make it seem, oh my god, like phones. Phones is a great example too. Phones is a great example. Phones is a great example to use like in the place of shells, like the rarity of phones. You know, even though they're not really useful anymore, like shells aren't really useful. I mean, yeah, you can use them for decoration and such, but that's the same thing as like an old flip phone. Flip phones are rare today because like they're not really as common as like Android cell phones and such. So like you stockpile a bunch of these flip phones and then it's like, hey, I have the first ever flip phone, and then it's like, oh, I want that. Make people really want this stupid flip phone that you're never going to use because, hey, it's a flip phone, no one else has it, I want it. And then you sit there and you sell that one flip phone that's made left for $5,000, and people are stupid enough to sit there and be like, I'm gonna buy that. Why? Right, and there's the fact that you don't have this cool flip phone that nobody else has. You're a waste. You're not as cool as I am because I have a flip phone and you don't. It's a stupid analogy on my end. I get not the shell, but to me, it's a stupid analogy, but it makes sense. It makes total sense.
I'm free. It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly.
Yeah. BlackRock, maybe?
Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Oh, the morals are a poor man's quality. Yeah, swallow your morals. Morals don't matter when you're trying to... Oh, wow. He went deep on this one for sure. Holy shit. All right.
4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8.
Wow. Holy shit. What the f***? Oh my gosh.
Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
Rain, rain.
And that's the game, isn't it? And that's the game, isn't it? You wind up on top at what cost? You wind up on top with all this money. But at what cost? You lose it all at the same time. Wow, you cheated your way to the top. You broke people. You hurt people. You became nothing but fake. Wow. And that's the game, folks. And that's the game. The way he broke that down is mind-boggling. My brain's buzzing. That's insane. I never, put all the pieces together. To hear it in a song is man... That's wild. Holy shit. Wow.
Rain, rain, a storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we not upon the blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Disney was in there too. Disney was in there. Wow.
This old money game.
And that was Money Game Part 1.
This old.
Wow. I was not expecting that, man. Wow. And that's the game. Oh, I'm jumping into the third one right now, man. I'm jumping into the third one because now I'm wondering if the next one is going to be kind of playing the game to further expand the point. That blew my freaking mind. Holy crap, that blew my freaking mind. When did this come out? 3 years ago, dude. 3 years ago. It came out 3 years ago. Respect to you, Ren. That was beautifully well put. Wow. I feel like it just got a major plot point in a movie. The movie starts and you have that whole listed segment of songs and then the movie begins because they're going through the steps in the money game to become the next rich person. Wow. That was awesome, Ren. That was freaking awesome. I got no words, dude. The video was so simple and to the point, and the message was, it clicked. The message was delivered. So yeah, in the first one, Money Game Part 1, it really was the dude with the mask on playing the guitar was a player in the money game, and I guess Ren was capturing him to teach him a lesson about it, and then in turn he himself kind of got corrupt, which is what caused him to almost want to burn himself because he fell in the he got just as corrupt as he did, as the guy with the mask on. Wow. So cool, dude. Very cool. Very, very cool. Because all those clips in there were examples of people who have gotten corrupted throughout playing the game. I'm excited for the third one. I want to get into the third one. I'm going to go listen to the third one right now. I'm going to end this video and go listen to the third one. If this is your first time checking out Ren, be sure to check him out and give him some love in the description below. He's an incredible artist. He just released an album recently called Sick Boy. We're going through that right now, so definitely check it out. If you haven't seen it already, check it out with me. You know, we'll be going through it together throughout the coming weeks. But hey, if you just want to check it out and then watch these videos, check him out in the description below. The album is there. His links are there. Give him some love down there in the description. If this is your first time checking me as a content creator and a reactor, so on and so forth, feel free to check out the channel where I have more videos, more reactions. I make music as well as react to music, and there will be like a song you can click on at the ending of this video. And I just appreciate you guys being here. Like, share, subscribe, all the good happy stuff. For hey, just watching this video, support enough. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you guys, and without further ado, and run out.